Hello, so I'm Tracy, and during COVID-19 I decided that I wanted to do this epic walk. It's the first time in years that I've actually stopped and thought about my life and things that have happened in my life, and I've been writing poetry and songs and stories for a long time. And I've been back in England 14 years after 20 years in America, dreaming about the UK and Sheep on the Hill and all the things I missed. Due to some things in America, I didn't come home for 20 years, and you'll hear that in my story. But I've been home 14 years, and I've been hiking for about 6.5. And I love the English countryside, and I love coming around a corner and you never know what you're going to find. And through things I've been through in my life, I think that you really find healing in hiking. I don't know how you all dealt with your different situations in your life, whether it was alcohol, drugs, or whatever. Some young girls like myself have an eating disorder, had bulimia. I had lots of losses in my life that made me deal with things in different ways. But one thing I knew is that I wasn't going to give up. So anyway, so through this story, I want other people to respond to things I've been through in my life. I lost my mum at a young age. I grew up in a terrible foster home, and the reason I want to start at Kynax Cove is because when I was a little girl, it was the only safe place that I could really go to, because when my foster parents took me to the seaside, they were nice to me in front of all the other people, and I could hear laughter and seagulls and swim in the sea and look under the rock pools for crabs and the laughter and just everything I didn't have at home. And the worst feeling was hearing that sound of it's time to go, because I knew then that I had to go back to this family that were not nice to me. And I dreamed in my head at 7 years old that I was actually a mermaid, and I was going to go swim under a rock and swim away, and I'd never have to go back there again, and I'd be free. But that's part of my story anyway. But there's so much to tell, and I want to tell it through my walking, so that's why I'm calling it Walk With Me, because every step that I walk, every mile that I walk, is going through things in my life, and maybe yours, because you can talk to me and tell me your stories, or understand what I'm going through, and then you'll leave it behind. You'll leave behind the pain, the loneliness, the hurt, whatever. And yeah, so I've got a year to do this, and the main thing is I absolutely love England. I'm so proud to be from Great Britain, and there's so many beautiful things I've seen in the years I've been hiking. So I'm not perfect. Spots today, teeth aren't perfect. Nothing about me is perfect in any way, except that I never wanted to give up on myself, and I ask that you guys do the same and you walk with me. And I fondly named my tent, my big Agnes, Aggie. So that's why it's Tracy and Aggie's epic adventure along the UK coast path. And I'm hoping 4th of July, which is American Independence Day, because I've got 2 children, a son and daughter, and 8 grandchildren in America, and a daughter here. So that's sort of a good thing. It'll be my Independence Day, if that's the day that Boris says we're allowed overnight camping. But I will be on my way, and I invite you to join me. And yeah, I'm sitting here from my hammock. I've been sleeping in a hammock for 2 weeks in the garden. It's amazing. Anyway,